I just realized that I have made more than $76,000 in the past 5 months with a $9 a month product. And today I only spend about an hour or so a day with this product, this offer. So it is definitely not my main gig. It is a side hustle, having a great time with it. But I have to show you this. So I actually really did just figure this out. It was last night. I was looking at something in my school and I realized I was like, let me do a count. Let me find out how much I've made with this particular school membership. Now, if you're not familiar with school, it's a platform that a lot of people heard about over the last month or so because of Alex Hormozy. He co-owns it. And he had this big reveal about it. But I've been on it for more than a year now, about 13 months. And I have 8.5 memberships. So I co-run one of the memberships. And it's just so much fun. It's just been absolutely a game changer for me and a lot of fun, very fulfilling. So this is the post that I put up in the schoolers section, which is schoolers is for people who have schools, like who host schools. They have their own section of school. And I put this up in the community late last night. And I said $76,980 since April 18th from my $9 a month school. And I go on to explain how it just kind of took me by surprise, first of all. I also posted a video that I did the day that I started the membership, which is kind of cool to look back on. And I'll tell you how I did this. So if you are starting your own school, if you've heard about my $9 a month or $50 a year framework that I've been teaching more recently about how you can have that. Now, you can have any kind of pricing for school. It's a membership. It's where you put together a group, a community of people who are like-minded, have similar interests, and you give them some sort of very valuable transformation, just like you would do with almost any of your offers. And it's a great place like to have them as like a HQ, a headquarters. And if you're already starting your school, this will be interesting to you and helpful. Look at how many people just in the last few hours have liked it and commented. So many great, great, wonderful responses. I think it's really awesome. And so if you're already started or you already know about school, this will be super helpful to you. If you're not familiar with it or didn't have it on your radar as something that you were going to do, this might make you think twice about it, like make you think about taking a look at it now that they have their own $9 a month fees. So they have a $99 a month fee, which is what most of my memberships are on because it's so worth it. But they introduced recently a $9 a month. So I'm not sending you my affiliate link or anything like that. I just want you to know about it because it's been so helpful to me. In fact, in the description of this video, there is my new free GPT that you get to have access to. It's my cash roadmap GPT. Speaking of, so I'll come back and tell you my reflections, how I did it. But look at this, if I can find this comment from Tylisa. Tylisa said for this post, thank you, Arlan, for sharing. I'm so excited. Thanks for giving us the blueprint. I'm running with it. Oh, and your cash roadmap GPT that I put up yesterday, by the way, has already helped me recruit one new member in my school this morning, and she paid for the year. I mean, I just put this up to some of my members, some people on my mailing list, and I said, hey, go check out my Cash Roadmap GPT. It's completely free. It helps you with everything. I'm working on a project that you'll see soon that explains why I made this, but it helps you with everything. And Tylisa just ran with it. And she just said she got a paid member for the entire year already just by using the GPT, it gave instructions and help and advice from all of the training that I gave it. So that's in the description below. You can get that right now if you want. And so, yeah, people are asking me questions about how much I pay people to moderate because I have an 85% or so profit margin. That's super important to know. People can tell you, hey, I made $1 million last month, but if they spent 999,000 to do that, that's not really better than, another model. You want to have healthy profit margins. And depending on what you're selling, what industry you're in, what day it is in the world, and in life where you're located, that profit margin can be different. My 85% profit margin is good on any day in any industry. So that's why I love school so much because it's I don't want to say it's passive because you do pour into it. I pour into it. I don't just like set it up and someone else runs it. No way. I'm in there every day. I enjoy it. But it is my a side hustle. This is one of several memberships that I have, and other memberships are making money too. And it is also, I don't only do memberships, right? So you're not going to necessarily have this type of results. Like you're not going to necessarily make 76K in 5 months. But what if you made $100 in a day? Or what if you made 5,000 a month or 10,000 a month because you really went all in on school? And the fact that it was only $9 to $10 a month for most people. And then I moved it. I mean, I had the 45 to $50 a year option. So the first 1,000 members, so there are 1,900 plus members right now. The first 1,000 members got it for $9 a month or $45 a year. And that was what I used in the promotion, and that was really cool. Then I moved it to $10 a month and 50 a year. And I have to tell you, the $10 a month didn't do as well. That $9, something about the psychology that we've learned about, where you don't round up, that went better. So that's why I say the $9 or $50 a year framework. I'm sure 9 or 49 would actually work too, probably really well. So that, but those two numbers work really well. And it's just a small amount. It's not a high risk for somebody. So almost anybody can do this. Anybody can set this up and put themselves out there with this. That's why I like it too. So I'll tell you some of the takeaways so that you can use this for your own membership. You can read this if you'd like. Okay, so I'm going to just read it out to you just in case you're listening on your phone. Okay, my $9 a month price go to holds true. It even performed better than the $10 per month. That's number one. The next one is offering such a steep discount for annual helped 50% or so of members choose annual. So like right down the middle, half the people choose that annual. It's more than 50% off. It's easy, it's convenient. They can see the value, they choose it, and then that makes my take home 2.5 to 3K. I'm sorry, 2.5 to 3X more than it would be if I just had the monthly. Now, if you do the annual, you need to be willing to do this for a year plus, right? Because every day is a new annual. So don't do this. Don't put the annual version until you're ready for that. The next one says YouTube has been the number one source of traffic, and YouTube pre-sells it for me. So not only is it bringing traffic in, but people are already ready to join because of my videos. Like this video right now, some people may go and join, or another video where I'm talking directly about your first 5K. This is behind the scenes. YouTube it's just been that for me. The next one is the membership is worth a lot more than the price. So there's a lot of activity and trust built. And you can just see that. I'll take you there in a second. You'll see what I'm talking about. Actually, I'll take you there right now. Look, this is what it looks like. So you have, you know, more than 1,900 people. It's like, I'll show you. It's like 1,989 people right now, almost 2K. And I finally chose my school community, the custom chat GPT, bump cell training that GPT is awesome. Like it's just people are so excited. There's a meetup in Southern California. I didn't even see this and they already met. Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm going to come back to that. That's so cool. I love when people meet up together. We have a whole map, because school gives you that map option so you can see that you have is it showing up? But you can see, maybe because I'm filming. Oh, maybe it has something that blocks it if I film. Maybe not. Okay, so it's right there. It just took a minute. That would have been awesome though, wouldn't it? Okay, so look, you see, you have all these members all over the world because people ask me in my comments on YouTube, does this work in in this country, in this country? Look, all over the world, it is represented. And as long as you can take a Stripe payment, Stripe seems to be the main one for school as well as bump sale. You can be here, but people are meeting up. So I'm going to go back after I film this. I'm going to go back and check out that meetup. Okay. And then I think it gets really interesting here. Of my 1,987 members, 102 have referred at least one person, and a total of 438 members were invited by a referrer. I put a little asterisk there because it's slightly skewed because I surprise members sometimes by using their affiliate link in my descriptions. So I'd say that probably closer to 300 people were brought in just organically by another member. That's 15% of members. So the fact that you can have this really easy affiliate program within your school, even if it's a free school, by the way, you can just do referrals really easily and know who referred you. That is super cool. And that has drawn, and if you think about like it's drawn people in, if you think about the network effects of that and the flywheel of that, the more people who come in, the more people will become affiliates because they make 50% of the commission or referral fees. The more people who become affiliates, the more people who will bring, they'll bring in, and the more people they bring in, the more people will become affiliates. So 15% is pretty awesome. It may even be more, but I think it's about 15%. And let's say, right now I have 2,000 members. What if I have 4,000 members one day, or 5 or 10,000 members one day? We're talking about hundreds and hundreds and even 1,000+ people brought in by other members. So it's this really interesting snowball effect that starts to happen. And then I'm going to say here, I didn't even realize I was at 76K in payouts or that I had this many referrals until a few minutes ago. And I posted this 13 hours ago. And this is true because it dawned on me. I just honestly was looking at something else and I thought, oh, let me look at what it is. So I took a screenshot of my payouts. So I show them here and you can see them right here, the payouts. And I put them into ChatGPT and I said to add these up. And there was, 3 rows of it. You can see that I just get paid like 4 grand. Last week I was paid like $9,000. The week before that, $9,000. Like it's very cool and people are getting a lot of value from it. And my members are getting so much from it. And that's what makes it so awesome. So this video, I don't even know if you can hear this, but this is what I did the first day. Look at this. So this is how it looks normally. This is like how it looks, has a full classroom, right? It's very cool. But look over here at this video that I posted that I recorded like an hour after I started. I just started to document how I'm doing it. So this is how it looks. The moment you sign up for it, you go into it. So I have, as you can see, I have several memberships, and they range from free to. Okay, so let's see what I'm doing here. Let's see it. If I go into, yeah, I'm gonna go into the classroom. I'm just showing you how to make a classroom. So anyway, the point of this is like, you just sort of start, you just start and start it from scratch. It's super simple to use. It's simple, fun to use. It's exciting. But yeah, if you want to use my custom GPT, my cash roadmap GPT that helped Tylisa get her for like get a member paid a year, that's awesome. Can't guarantee that's going to happen for you, but I'm certainly there to give you all the things you need. Believe me, this GPT is probably the most robust and helpful one that I've ever made. I've made probably 8 of them in the past year and a half. This one is probably the most helpful because it covers such a range. And again, I'm doing a project that's going to come out soon that you'll see that is associated with it, and you'll see why I made it. And it's free, and it's in the description right now. You can get it. You just sign up for it, and you get it. I think I put it out, maybe 15 hours ago or so, and you know, dozens of people have already started using it and it's been really fun. So test it out for me. Tell me in the comments what you have planned. If you're going to use the GPT, if you're going to start a school, if you already did, tell me what's going on. Tell me what you'd like for me to film. Ask me a question in the comments. I'm going to start doing a Q&A video series. So just ask me anything. I want to be helpful. I just want to give. Honestly, I'm just having a blast here on YouTube, having a blast in school. It's my honor to help you, and let's go up together.